How's it going, everyone? And in today's video I'm going to be giving you the 5 worst ways, and some of you might be guilty of this, that people self-sabotage their progress. Now, I'm not talking about things that go wrong or maybe things that you don't do right. I'm talking about decisions that you make that are within your control, and sometimes they do have good intentions, but ultimately they stop you from progressing. And in some cases it's actually going to stop you making progress when everything's all going fine and well and it just takes you off track. One thing you can do to not sabotage your progress is by liking the video and subscribing to my channel. It's 2 clicks, all I'm asking for. It helps me out massively, and it's going to help you out massively as well by watching me give you some top quality content and information that's going to help you with your training. So we're going to start with the most obvious thing that's just going to stop you making progress, and that's when you give up. You just stop. You say, fuck it, I'm not doing it anymore. Sometimes it's just down to pure out and out laziness. Sometimes it's maybe when you hit a sticky patch and you have a lack of belief that you're actually going to achieve your end goal. It goes without saying, if you're not where you want to be, if you just stop, then you're definitely not going to get there. Most people give up far too easily, and especially when they start to hit problems. And what I say to all my clients is, if we're going along and we hit a wall, rather than just backing away from the wall, we go through the fucking wall. Even if you're finding things a bit difficult or you can't really be bothered, just keep digging in and at least give yourself a fighting chance. And trust me, when you stick at things, they do always get better. But they won't get better if you just stop. So don't ever give up. Now, getting into the more technical side of things, something that so many people do that sabotages their progress is they just chop and change things far too much, and a lot of time for no real reason. I've been there and I know how it feels that when you're in that process of just constantly rinse and repeating the same things, it does get a little bit boring and you do have the urge to start changing things up just for the sake of it. And I've had it with clients before where we're going along making great progress, and then they come to me and say, oh, why don't we do this? Or I saw this on Instagram, can we not do that? And I'm just like, that's maybe not the best thing for you. If your progress starts to slow down, it is natural to think that something's got to change. And in some cases, that is what you need to do. However, more often than not, what you actually need to do is just stay the course and persevere with what you're doing for longer. In general, it is good to try different things out. However, you should have a clear direction and the methods and principles that you follow, that you know that's the best way for getting your results. Now, on the flip side of that, what will sabotage a lot of people's progress is when they refuse to change and they just bury their head in the sand. One of my golden rules of coaching is just say what you see. If somebody's doing a technique incorrectly, they're maybe cutting off the range or something, just call it out and work to improve it. If someone's body weight's not moving the way we want, we address the issues about why that's not happening, and we take the steps to get moving again. All in all, if you're not making progress, don't just act like it's not happening, or even worse, don't excuse it or give reasons as to why it's actually okay that you're just stuck in the same place, because that's just going to put you on the fast track to nowhere. Put your ego away, and another saying that is so true is, the truth will set you free. Just face up to it and say, right, I'm not making progress, what do I need to do to get moving forward again? You don't need to get raging that your way's maybe not working or somebody else has got a way that's better than yours that'll help you. You just do what you need to do to get results. Now, on that note, another way that a lot of people sabotage their progress is by refusing help. It is quite mental how many people go at it on their own and then they wonder why they're falling short of their potential. Do you think top athletes wake up every day and go to training and just think like, right, okay, I'm going to go and do X, Y, and Z and let's just hope it works? Obviously, when I was still competing, I had to be coached to win my national championships and international medals and all that stuff. And then after that, one of the main reasons that I've been able to build myself a decent physique and be pretty strong and just have a generally pretty good understanding of everything, which is why I'm able to get pretty good results with my coaching, is because I was fortunate enough that I was coached from day one in the gym when I was 14 years old. And I had that guidance from when I was 14 all the way up to 19, 20, at which point I was ready to go off on my own and start coaching myself. And even since then, I will still go and seek help and advice if I feel I need it. If you're hitting stumbling blocks or you just want to go up to the next level, you're going to need someone who's been in your position, that's faced all the same problems and knows what the solutions are. That doesn't mean you need to be coached forever, because even if you work with someone for a short period of time, that's obviously going to help you in the short term with making progress, but it's just going to give you such a deeper understanding of everything and then help you progress more in the long term. The final way that people sabotage themselves is when they get complacent. Getting on a roll is one of the most dangerous things that can happen. Obviously, it's great when you just hit this streak of just constantly progressing, but what that can sometimes lead to is you're getting a little bit stuck in your ways, effort levels start to drop because you just think that the progress is going to come that easy, and as a result, your progress will slow down. And then what can also happen is your mind sort of plays a little trick on itself, because your mind thinks it's still making that progress, and whether you have a little streak of bad sessions or maybe a month or something where you've not made any progress, it almost processes it as, oh, it's just like a short period I'm going through and it's not actually anything to worry about. Then a couple of months can go by and then you're looking around thinking, fucking hell, I'm exactly where I was 2 months ago. When things are going great, don't take your foot off the gas. Keep challenging yourself, set new goals and targets to hit, and just keep trying to get to that next level. And what I say to people is be happy with where you are, but never satisfied. And that is the video, the 5 ways that people sabotage themselves the most through unforced errors. So make sure you don't make any of these mistakes. All my social media info is in the description below, as is my coaching inquiry form, and I am currently looking to fill up my coaching spaces between now and the end of the year. So if you do want to finish the year strong, please fill that form out or drop me a DM on any social media and I will make sure I get back to you as soon as possible. That's everything from me, and I will see you in the next video.